All right, so today we are going to make a white outline around our stickers. And the reason we need to do that is because when we put it through the Cricut, it needs a little bit of a border in order for the Cricut to cut around it. If you just sent it like this, where it was all white behind it, it would try to cut right up against the edge of your drawing, which may cut off part of it. It may not have a clear edge, etc. So we give it a white border and then we tell it to cut around the white border, and it helps out a lot. So to do that, you're going to first go to your layers. I'm going to turn off my background. You should have your drawing on a separate background so that there's nothing behind it. And then I need to pinch these together so that they are all one layer, okay? Because right now I have like the face on a different layer, some of the lines, etc. So I'm going to pinch these together. Now they're all one layer. I'm going to slide this over, click duplicate, so now I have two. I'm going to go to the one behind it. That's the one I want the white on, and I'm going to tap this, and then I have this option here that says Alpha Lock. I'm going to click that, and you'll see if you look at your little thumbnail that it's kind of got a checkerboard background on there now. What that Alpha Lock does is it allows you to do stuff, and it will only apply to the image, okay? So if I want to fill this layer now, I want to make sure before I fill that I have white selected here. So tap that and make sure that you have white selected. Back to my layer, tap, and I want to click fill layer, and you can see on your little icon that you have filled it with white. Okay, so now I don't have a border, but to give it a border, this part gets a little bit trickier. What I need to do is I need to go over to my little adjustments over here. I'm going to click Gaussian blur, and then I'm going to slide my finger. Oh, one thing I forgot. Troubleshooting, I need to take off the Alpha Lock because the Gaussian blur is only happening inside my shape. So go over here, Gaussian blur, and you can see that it starts to give it a border. All right, I don't want my Gaussian blur to be that much. I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner, maybe like 10%. And now I'm gonna head over to my selection and tap the, okay, there we go. And now we have a white border. Okay, so what we need to do now is they're on separate layers. I'm going to pinch them together so that I have it all on one. All right, now that I have my sticker with the white border, the size that I want it, I can tap on this and I can copy. Okay, so it's copied, it's all on one layer. I'm gonna go over to gallery, I'm gonna make a new, I'm gonna go ahead and make it screen size, and I'm going to actually make it larger than this because when we put them all on there, we want it to be higher resolution. So I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to resample canvas, and I'm going to make this 5,000. Done. All right. I'm going to make this vertical before I paste it in there. I'm going to head over to my gear and add, paste. And there it is. Now we need to make sure that, I'm going to resize it since I'm going to have 9 on here. I want to make sure that you can see the border around it. Okay, tapped off of there. Right now it looks like there is no white border because the background color is white. So if you tap that, you can choose pretty much any color you want. Why is my pencil not working? I don't want that garish color, not a fan. Okay, so as long as it is a separate color, you can see your white border. That will allow the Cricut to cut nicely around your sticker.